Hello, hello, beautiful collective. Welcome to Soul Cards. And if any part of this reading resonate, please like, comment, or subscribe to your girl. God bless each and one of you guys. And let's see what we have. We got Divine Intervention and the Apology card coming in at first. All right, this is really your person wanting to say something to you of how they really feel about you, and how in the past they could have had dreams about you where things were really blurry. So they could have had dreams about with they being with someone where they showed them that they were gonna be with someone, a marriage, kids, but there was a blur face. They couldn't really remember who it was, and they could have recently had one of those with divine intervention. And something about, like, if you guys already pushed through this month, and it really depends on where you're watching it from, so the month where you're watching it from, but if you have pushed through this month, just really hold on a little bit more, because what's coming, it's that final illumination where God is going to show who you are. And also, I just been getting pictures that your person kind of has an idea who it is, and you're the one who's really coming into mind, and he's really asking God, okay? And the more and more they're asking, the more they're really starting to connect the dots with you, the more they're starting to put themselves in your shoes, and really wanting to see how the journey, what it was for you during this moment of separation, because I feel like you could have been through a lot here. And that's why we really have more angelic support from your angels working here to really make this happen. A lot of you are really famous in heaven, or people, you're really, really well known in heaven. So you have more and more people that are surrounded, not people, but spiritual beings that are in the other side, that are assisting for you and your person to come together, because every single move of a person kind of like affects how another person moves. And the more and more they are starting to help, because your person is kind of like, they have been second guessing a lot about your energy, but you're someone who's really lining up some sort of spark within them that they can't hide. They can't hide how you're making them feel. You're making them feel something that they have never been able to feel before with somebody else. And you're really making them stop in their tracks and stop in their heart to really just message you, have some sort of conversation, some sort of right apology that's coming in from this person, because they do feel really bad for making you wait. And they are starting to reflect this really heavily, because they're falling here really fast. They're really liking you. Okay, these couple of days that are to come, we have an energy where your person is gonna either check you every day and scroll through your pictures every day, and it's heavy hyper focus and hyper fixation in you and your talents and what you do and what you are and what you've been. And they might do this in silence. Your person might do this in silence until they're really ready to come forward. But these dates is gonna be like really like every day, and on multiple hours in the day that they're gonna be doing this, depending on where you have them. And they can't deny what they're seeing in their head, the picture that they're seeing. It's like, it's too good to be true. You are definitely someone who's coming in too good to be true, because you stand out really different of what they were truly dating here or doing with other people and situations. You just really stand out of these masses, and you're someone who's really gonna get along either with their people, their side, their family, people from their business. Like, people by nature, if they love your twin, they're gonna love you. um and you're someone who's just gonna be totally different from anybody that they deal with, because anybody who they deal with, if they try to like be part of their family or whatever, it's like they were kind of, it was like a force. It's like they were trying to do it by force, you know, like it didn't feel right. It didn't feel soothing for people. And a lot of people really just kind of accepted it because, you know, it's their couple or whatever. We're not gonna get in that. But whenever you come in the picture, that's totally different here. Like, people are gonna by nature really love you here. Really feel like you're smart, really feel like you have a lot of bring to the table. And for some reason, God is giving insight about you with the people around them, their family. So they're gonna learn more things about you little by little that they kind of want to be a part of. So just really kind of just relax in these couple of days, because your person is really hyper fixating here with fears and healing. We also got proposal, commitment, right on top of the fears, because your person is not dumb, right next to the apology card. There's fears because they know they could have put definitely some sort of hole in your heart for things and situations. There's fears because they know they need to show action in order for you to heal things, in order for you to forgive. And there's fears because they know they made a wrong choice. There's fears because there's too much emotions of love. There's too much emotions of who you are. And look what we have here. Look at these cards that were kind of flipped here. We got the third party, breakup, endings, and silence, no contact. And that's the ending, them ending whatever situation they have. They are falling really heavy for you. They don't want to hear it. They're really gonna defend what you should be valued of. You're really coming in as a lot of past life energy. A lot of past life energy coming in into this lifetime, where there's finally the recognition of each other's souls here. Knowing that the emotions were always there, knowing that you were always the first because you're past lifetime lover, your twin flame energy, which is coming heavily in their mind. They're thinking, researching about twin flames. They're coming into terminologies about twin flames. They're starting to receive more numbers, more crazy dreams, a lot of meditated times. A lot of you, not everybody, but a lot of you, your person could definitely be having some sort of spiritual consultation, some sort of love reading, or coming across either love readings or just messages and either the internet that channels some sort of spiritual guidance here, what twin flames are, of what connects a twin flame with another, of what is the start of a twin flame journey. They're heavy researching this. But the more and more they research, because I see a person that's heavy researching, but it's heavy confused, because you guys know by being in this journey that the twin flame journey is the wild west. Like, it is crazy. So the information that they're seeing is just crazy right now, right? So it's coming in as that, like, it's crazy. But I'm really wondering what this is. I'm really wondering what God is really trying to show me here with all these pictures, vivid dreams, and insight that I'm getting. But we got divine timing coming out. Believe in the right timing. Your person is being guided to you in this timing where for them it's gonna feel like very, very impatient. Like they need to really push here because God is gonna make them feel some sort of loss of you. And it's gonna drive them impatient. It's gonna drive them to that energy that you maybe were at the beginning of your journey, but now you could be in a more submissive and surrendering energy to this twin flame because you really don't know what to expect out of it, and your person is really being pushed in that impatient energy, which it's like you need a push now or never in order to be with you. We got romance, feelings, marriage, and love in the bottom of the deck. Hello. And this is the reason why they're pushing. Because God is showing them that you are the love of their life. That how your person is going to behave towards you is like they're not going to act like that with nobody else. Like if you have seen them with somebody else during this time, like whenever they're with you, they're not even going to treat you how they treated that other person. You are really going to be the first option for this person because your souls have been in union, have been recognizing each other. You have been recognizing everything about your person, and you've been working behind the scenes with God to really make this happen between you and your person. We got the silence, no contact in top of divine intervention, and believe in the right timing. If there's no communication with your person, believe that God is aligning this perfectly for you, where they're the ones who are going to break the ice here. Don't feel like if you need to message your person, don't feel like you need to go to their city, don't feel like you need to bump into their event, go to their event, go to whatever. Like you don't need to do anything here. You're your person. What the insight that they're receiving is coming from within. So it's coming from the heart. A lot of green energy in their heart. Okay, it's coming from the heart chakra. Their heart is really opening up here. Their heart is hurting at the same time because they are falling deeply. The more they fall deeply here, the more they are not really understanding where the feelings even coming from and seeing how much power you really have over them. If you don't feel like you have power over your person, you really do. But we got the travel and the party having fun. We also have soulmate in the bottom of the deck and text message. And I know like for a long time, if you guys been with me, I've been saying heavy events here that are really going to unify you and your person, where you're going to be going to, where they're going to communicate that they want to take you to. And it's an event that God has orchestrated for you for a very long time. It's pre-planned. It's something that's coming out of nowhere. It's something where these things are still coming into fruition. Everything that you have ever heard of any type of insight of any reader, it doesn't have to be me that guides you to your twin flame journey. It's not that it's not going to happen. Is that it's hasn't been the time, but it's gonna come true. The events, your business ideas, those crazy ideas that you're going to be able to be happy, fulfilled financially with work, love, and home, that it's coming in. If you want to be fertile and have children, that's something that's coming in for a lot of you. And it's because this person is really falling hardly. This person is really seeing marriage and seeing partnership with you more than anybody else, because the feelings that they're starting to develop, it's way more than what you think. Because at the same point in time where your picture is really blurred, for some reason they're still coming across in between things about you and them, and it's confusion. But at the same time, they're like, these couple of days, how I said, they're gonna be heavy hyper fixating in your energy and what you're doing. We also got third party coming out and overthinking. We have playing negative scenarios in your head is creating issues that weren't there in the first place. Where reconciliation in the bottom of the deck and reaching your goal and open your eyes. Your person is definitely opening their eyes on another energy too. And I feel like a lot of you could be overthinking because your person could have been in a lot of back and forth energy with this third energy. But that's really crushing because they are really falling out here and they're having so much emotions towards this another spiritual aspect that's being presented, that by nature they're elevating and they don't want more to do with this energy, because this energy has had such a big mouth, people, and a lot of things of your person. Like, you guys don't even imagine the amount of drama, the amount of things that had been put out there, or how this person could heavy embarrass your person in front of other people, and other people around them always have an opinion about, like, you know, what's up with such and such. And your person it doesn't want to like close their eyes to this other energy anymore. This overthinking that they've been doing to either walk out of the situation or anything, it's really breaking here because they're sick and tired of just living a lie. Because I feel like they've been living a lie with this person. And it could have been a partnership that kind of started, you know, out of a very lustful energy. And they couldn't see it at first. But this heavy illumination that's coming in, it's also illuminating things that are very negative around your person that they need to let go of. With free yourself. We also got distance. The separation you are experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. Free yourself in distance. They're creating some sort of gap with this third energy, little by little. Like, you guys are not seeing it, but they're creating some sort of gap where they're waiting for an escape. They're waiting for something to really remove themselves completely out of this energy. At first it could have been really hard because this person couldn't know how to manipulate your person, but God is pushing here, and there is no more powerful being than God. And God is really saying to get themselves out of the situation, because with this, actions speak louder than words. This third energy has not only been showing like some sort of little hinges of who they are, they could also be doing like running their mouth a lot. And this is really getting to your person. Your person could be very argumentative with them, and they could like stay quiet and suck it in. But it just makes them think like, I really need to get out of this thing, all right? They're not, if your person is not out of this, they're not being either intimate with this person at all. They're not being communicative. Like, they're really done. And a lot of you are really going to watch them walking strong out of this connection. When nothing has gone wrong, trust the process. This connection is divinely timed. You also got true love. But it's because you are true love to them. And if you're in a situation where, you know, if God put you in a situation, God is also going to get you out of this situation with your person. Like, you weren't put in the situation for no reason. You have had to learn to really push and to really be more independent here, and to really learn that even when at times where we don't know where to look or where to grab ourselves at, God is always going to be there at the end of the route. When there's no things at home, or when you're missing something, if there's a lack of love or lack of You know, this twin flame journey, God is always going to be there to back this up. And God is backing you up with this twin flame journey, because this is kind of like an energy that kind of was a little bit promised to you. But you need to understand, when you separate it from your divine masculine or divine feminine, you went into connection in the 5D. It's like you've been living in two worlds without even knowing, because your soul, your higher self, has been living with your person. And there's been a whole lot of things in behind the scenes between you and your person that you don't know. Like, there's been chaos, there's been you screaming, there's you like letting him know to let you go, like, or to get themselves together, or let go of this third energy. Whatever you've been feeling at that time, whenever you see these things, your higher self overreacts in the other side too. Where if you're in sync with your person and in union, you've been punching, you and this person, like, you've been punching this person, literally, like a punching bag. And your souls have been heavy working on this. And there's heavy admiration coming in from them and from higher realms, because you are definitely someone who didn't take the BS. You are someone who had to set strong boundaries with this person, and is making this person really wake up of a situation that was negative, of a situation that was really unhealthy here, of a situation that they really needed to walk out of. What they are the one. It says you have already met the romantic partner you seek. This is really that fated and destined love that you both have. With keep the door open. We also got be honest. So they are going to be honest about you about something. And it's definitely going to be about this other energy that they could have been with. And it's also going to be about their feelings now for you. And the energy of the beginning of the reading, of the apology, it's coming in strongly, because they're feeling that they need to tell you something. They feel like they need to say that they're sorry, because they want you. They want that marriage. They want that proposal. You guys are going to be taking things really quickly here when it comes to levels of intimacy and bonding whenever you guys start communicating. Like, it's really an inseparable energy here, where your person is not expressing anything now, but they want to express, because they are hyper fixating. They feel like they've been lacking in creativity. They've been lacking in home. They've been really sad. And I feel like part of you kind of been in this energy where, like, you're kind of tired of really seeing this person either put a smile in their face or post things like if everything is all right. And it makes you really feel some type of way, because you're like in an energy where you feel like this person is not feeling anything towards this connection. Like, am I crazy? Am I the only one who's suffering? But what you don't really see is that this person is also suffering a lot. The only thing that they've been suppressing these emotions, and they were living with a heavy suppression that they can't hold anymore. And it's backfiring even way worse than what you had a spiritual awakening. Go back to that time where you had your spiritual awakening for the first time and let that sink in. Imagine that times a million. That's what's coming in for your person. Like, God is not playing around with this spiritual awakening that's happening for your person, because there's an energy where they're going to feel these couple of days that they need to risk it all, and that they need to communicate, that they feel like they lost you. It's heavy loss. It's heavy an energy that they're going to mold your person to really be more obsessive and lovable towards you than what you are to them. And it's your justice, honestly, because you've been doing it even when they were unawakened to who you are. So now you're receiving justice, where this person is only going to look at you where they're really going to be honest of their feelings, and they're really going to be honest if either moving together or you relocating or you guys doing something together here would take your power back. And it's because they're cutting out people who they were giving control over their happiness, or they were giving control over everything. Like, they're cutting this here left and right. A whole lot of change it's coming in with this, where they're changing everything around them and everything that is negative. And express your love. It is important to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose. With unbreakable love coming in, a lot of love, and this is the conversations that's going to be held. Like, I see you and your person going on a date where once you guys get a little bit of time really alone here, like, you guys are not going to believe what's really going to go on behind closed doors, because it's off the charts. All right, it's your person, once they see you, they're not going to be able to get their hands off you and whatever this is. And like, it's going to be like type, I take you to this place. Once we have this time alone, like, I have the advantage. And I feel like we're really going to be very submissive over this energy, because it's a beautiful energy. Let's see. But we have redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract of this relationship, not on what you fear will happen. Because you are really being asked to think more positively. Think more positively that your person and that God really has your back, in order for this person to fall really, really heavily for you. And that some sort of separation is going to be created between a third energy and them, where they're not looking back. They're not looking back. So you really focus on something positive here, because what's coming in is really, really positive in this couple of days. And it's because this person is going to be hyper fixating over your energy. So that's what I have for you, beautiful collective. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. If you want to book a reading, click the link in the description, you guys. I'll see you next time. So cards.